Hello there, my darlings. It's Aisling Mooney, Angel Intuitive, and author of the book Angels Are With You. I'm so thrilled to have you here with me today. Um, we are just after a week in the Angel Cafe where we had a massive amount of light workers, people that just came and gave their time freely. And there was sessions of there was yoga, there was meditation, there was relaxation, there was talks on nutrition, it was just mind-blowing. I did some angel coaching, there was tapping, there was color therapy, there was IET, there was angels, there was unicorns, there was dragons, there was channeling, all sorts and shapes and sizes of this live streaming event, completely free. And I hope if you were there that you enjoyed it, that you benefit from the space in some way. And I'm still winding down afterwards. So last week there was the messages that came through, a beautiful moment for relaxation, for peace, for awakening. There was the week before that, there was a personal moment of awakening. And then last week there was a moment of global awakening and a global shift. And I experienced a little bit of that being a part of this, the Angel Cafe. And, lots of people from the Angel Circle membership were in that group. And we all experienced shifts and changes and at least one aha moment from the different videos and the different light workers. And we raised a lot of money for charity. So it was a free event, but we also used the opportunity to highlight one of our charities. So I hope you enjoyed it. But there was a lot of a moment of global awakening last week. So that was for us in the group. That might have been for you if you weren't in the group in some other way in your life. So this week is a different feeling or a different tone to the week. And it's more grounded. So we had awakening. Now, although awakening is a grounding experience, is a coming fully present experience, the energy is shifting slightly this month. It's like when you go through a spiritual attunement or a healing experience, it's like you need an integration period afterwards. So that's what this week is about. It's about integrating. It's about bringing that spiritual information that you received, that experience that you had, and integrating into your life so that you can use it in practical ways. So it's like that great book that I always reference by Jack Cornfield, After the Ecstasy, the Laundry. Lots of my friends and spiritual teachers talk about different dimensions and ascension and 5D. And while all these terms or descriptions can be useful in some ways, I like to think, how is this practically, how can I use this spiritual knowledge to practically help me parenting my kids, cooking the dinner, managing my relationships, and bringing more love into my life, creating work-life balance, improving my overall health, helping me with my mission or my life purpose or whatever it is I want to, I want to leave behind, my legacy, what I want to the difference that I want to make on this planet before I leave, the people that I want to connect with, the clients that I want to work with, the community that I want to grow, and the service that I want to do. How can this spiritual awakening help me practically live my purpose, live my life? We are spiritual beings in a physical body. So that's what this week is about. It's about an integration week, taking that time. So it can feel like a foot in both worlds sort of a week, where you look like you're here, but you're cooking the dinner and you're doing all the things, but you're still processing on a spiritual level. So you could be still communicating with your guides, with your angels. You could be still thinking about things that happened last week. And it can also bring up a little bit of psychic awakening, always brings up a little bit of doubt and confusion and fear. So, we need to be ready for that. And sometimes when we awaken to something new, we can be out suddenly with our loved ones trying to convince them to come with us on the path, and that's not always the case. Everybody isn't always ready at the same time. So and because they're not ready, they can make you feel doubtful and fearful and derail you in some ways without doing that on purpose. So it's a week of integration, and with that integration you need to put some little healthy boundaries in place so that you can get through the week, so that you can drink plenty of water, make sure you connect with spiritual friends. If there's a community of spiritual people, like-minded people, like the Angel Circle community, you can find out about that on my website. Or if there is another community that you know about that you can connect with, but there is a space or a good friend or a family member that is like-minded and is there to support you and help you as you're going through this. Backflow remedies are really fantastic. Walnut would be a great remedy at this time. Aspen would be a wonderful remedy at this time. They both offer protection and just a feeling of groundedness and protective energy. Working with Archangel Michael would be fantastic. I'm actually calling in Michael to work with every single one of you this week to help and support you with this integration period. Thank you, Michael. Thank you for that. And Michael is saying you might notice his presence with feathers or blue, a blue light. Suddenly somebody might wear blue, or you might wear blue and then walk outside and somebody else has the exact same color or the exact same piece of clothing or scarf, and you're like, or suddenly everybody, as you can see, is wearing blue, or suddenly you see 20 blue cars. But Michael is saying, and it's no coincidence that I'm wearing blue. This is sort of a navy blue, but it's more of a brighter blue that I'm thinking about. So there's a lot in this message, and I haven't even deep into the cards yet. It's really the message that's coming through about integration, looking after yourself, calling in Michael, watching out for signs that Michael is with you. And yeah, being careful, making sure that you're safe, and getting plenty of rest helps with the integration, and lots of water, and just being mindful that you've gone through a healing experience, and that brings up some debris, some stuff to be released, and that release, it isn't always comfortable. So just give yourself space this week to relax, to go to bed early, read nice books, stop scrolling and turn off the computer or your devices, or mute your phone and put it on airplane mode, and just give yourself some space to relax and come back, and space for integration. On the other side of that, there's a really beautiful week. It's about you, wise woman of Wonderland, integrity and compromise. It's about you really stepping fully into your power as a woman, as a light worker, as a spiritual being on this planet. So huge work coming for you after this moment of this beautiful month of April that we've had. And there's also a feeling of abundance. There's this beautiful card, Gaia's Garden, fruition, abundance, reaping what you sow. So there's a beautiful moment, maybe a windfall, maybe you put an offer out there if you have a spiritual business and a lot of people take you up on it. Maybe you find yourself in a new community and you just suddenly feel abundance of new friends and like-minded beings. Maybe I don't know, your husband or your partner or your spouse, your wife gets a raise in their job, or you get a promotion, and you have some more money coming in, or maybe you win the lotto. I don't know. But there's a feeling of richness and abundance in your life. I know for me personally, when I have a full bowl of fruit in the house, I feel abundant. When we have the luxury of being able to order pizza at the weekend and sit and have that as a family. I feel abundant. So whatever does it for you, but there's a beautiful feeling of abundance and opportunities. And so dream a little bit and ask for whatever you want this weekend, because there's a little bit of magic in the air. That is it, my darlings. I'm sending you so much love. Thank you for being here every single week. I really, really appreciate you, and I really appreciate all of your comments, and that you're continuing to watch these videos. So they must be supporting and helping you in some way. And I'm really thrilled about that. I really am. If you want to find me, you can go to ashleymooney.com. You can find lots of free resources there, and you can also find out about all the courses and the programs and everything that I offer. And if you want, you can go to Amazon and get the book, Angels Are With You, on Kindle or paperback. And if you want to test it out, if you go to ashleymooney.com, there will be a link at the top of the page where you can get the first 22 messages of this book completely free, and you can get started on your angel journey right now today. It's a 22-day journey, and the feedback I'm getting is that it brings more peace, more groundedness, a lot of joy, a deeper connection with the angels and with your soul, and more confidence. So who doesn't want that? So thank you wherever you're watching this. Subscribe if you're on YouTube, and leave me a comment. I'd love to hear how this is resonating, how these messages are supporting you, and please share them with anyone, any groups of people you think would benefit. Anyone that you know in your family circle that would benefit from hearing these messages every week and getting the support from the angels. All of my love. Have an amazing week, and I will see you here next week. Loads of love. Bye bye.